from Naples to Fort Lauderdale through Florida Bay and up the Keys. We're on his new to him Scout 355 LX that we just picked up at Yacht Group in Naples, Florida. We stopped and got some fuel on the way out, and we're currently beating through about 1 to 2 foot chop heading south. We're trying to get past Marco Island right now to make our cross to Florida Bay, but come along for the ride. We got a beautiful boat here. Let me take you back to this morning when I got to the boat. Along for the ride. It's gonna be a good one. There she is, 35 Scout, Trip 300s. It's got the gray hull, pretty boat. I know you can't really see it right now in the sun, but brand new. We got to go from Naples to Lauderdale today. We'll see how fast we can get there. See if you can see that gray a little bit better. The new owner is driving in from Fort Lauderdale this morning. We're about to get off the dock after a little quick orientation from Voyage. They wanted to go over the boat with them really quick, and then we're gonna head across Florida Bay. Looks like it's blowing like 10 to 15, maybe some gusts up to 20 from the southeast. So Florida Bay might be a touch choppy. We're gonna find out. It's calling for 1 to 2s. I'm hoping it's gonna stay that way, and I'm hoping it's a forecast, the wind-driven forecast is based off of the storm prediction today. So that can really throw off the wind forecast. If there's storms in the area, they're gonna put in the wind from those storms. But sometimes when those storms are dormant or calm or not stirred up, then the winds will chill out and the seas will be calmer than you think. So midsummer, late summer, this happens a lot, and it'll really throw you off. I'll give you a little tour of the boat here. Looks like they got a custom rod holder set up, color matching the hull, which is cool. Got the transom door. This boat is definitely not set up for fishing. It's got the folding aft seat. Looks like it does have a fish box. No live well. Washdowns over there. Just like a little entertaining flip down bench. More rod holders up here. I like the color scheme of this one. Khaki, I don't know what they call it. Khaki upholstery with the gray hull. Sure is sharp. Looks like the boat does have a seakeeper. Let's go inside here. Not a bad layout for a 35.
Congratulations again.
Thanks.
Yep. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir. All right, we stopped here at Hamilton Harbor, got some fuel. We are heading out. Worked with Mike here a little bit on the controls. He's using the joystick a little bit too as well. Make sure your motor's straight as always. Yeah, just practice that walking. Say what?
They're fishing all or? Oh no, it's just working.
All right, we're gonna stick our head out of Gordon Pass and see what the winds are showing us today. I'm thinking it's gonna be 1 to 2 foot chop across Florida Bay, but we're gonna hug it. We're gonna hug the Everglades Park into Key Largo, or Long Key rather. Maybe find a place to eat lunch. Watch that, you see that red, okay. Straight ahead, straight ahead. Come this way. More. Yeah, it's a little shallow right there. Go ahead, bring it on up so you can see.
More throttle?
Yeah, more throttle. You're only going 25. All right, so this is slow speed minimum wake, okay? So on your Mercury, you're gonna be about 1,500 RPM. See, look, if you turn around at 2,300, look at the wake you're making. Pretty tall, huh?
Yeah.
Last no wake zone here, then we can pop out, and we got about 75 miles into Long Key. We might go to Marathon to Ferro Blanco and get some lunch. That's a nice convenient spot, or we might find somewhere in Isla Mirada. Haven't decided yet, but we just got to get across there. Then we have options, and once again, it's blowing about 15 to 20 from the southeast. So on the outside of the Keys there, it might be a little bumpy, so we might end up running the ICW up to Miami and then pop out to Port Everglades, something like that. So we'll see. Here right now. Let's go ahead and create us a little route here. So let's go. So first, we'll just go to autopilot at a slow speed, and that'll take you right out the channel, and then you don't have to focus on that anymore. And then let's go into here. Sorry for the weird screen, guys. We'll go into, come on, load up. Let's just put our mark right there. We'll hit auto guidance. And then we'll check our path here, because we want the most direct path, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it brings us all the way out the channel, it runs us down Marco, and then it brings us, there's Cape Romano. Okay, so it kind of cuts Cape Romano off a little bit. 710, that should be fine in this boat. We don't really have to worry about the shallow water too much. And then it's just a straight shot to here, and then we can decide whether to go to Marathon or we can keep
the channels.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we'll do start navigation, and then let's see if the routing works. If you go here and hit this button, yeah, it's not going to do it. So sometimes, if there's not as many hazards, if you hit this one, it'll follow that pink line all the way.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But if there's too many waypoints or there's too many hazards, it won't let you do it, which right now doesn't appear like it wants to let us do that. We'll just keep that line there just so you have a reference of where you're headed, and we can roll out whenever you're ready. You got me. He's all right. All right, we're coming by Marco. Definitely more of a south wind at the moment, so wasn't quite expecting this. I guess it's just wrapping around the peninsula, wrapping around the Everglades and heading up the beach here, but I'm hoping this slicks out just a little bit when we make the turn. But it's white capping. Still running 35. The ride's not too bad, but like I said at the beginning of the video, bumpy. All right, well, we slowed it down to hook up some music. Haven't turned the corner yet, but definitely a little bumpy out here. Kind of would have thought white capping and bumpy. Nothing that the boat can't handle. It's just a little uncomfortable for us, but we just got to suck it up. Trim your engines down. Just a little bit. We bumped up the speed to 36, but some of those bigger rollers that we were hitting a while back have kind of laid out. So now we're just into more chop than anything, but 31 miles to go until we hit Long Key, just north of Marathon, and we'll wind our way up through there. So we're making good time, kind of 11:30 ETA. First bank. We made the turn north. Haven't decided where we're going to stop for lunch though. Keep the speed up, you're alright. Be crisp with it. Stay in the middle, stay in the middle. Make this turn wide, just a little wide. There you go. All right, come on around, come around, come around. 2,000 or so. If he was any bigger, I wouldn't have slowed down, but he's just a little guy, you know?
Yeah.
Too much. Too much throttle. Whenever your bow is raised like that, you're plowing, you don't want that. You want that bow to be down. I didn't realize 2,000 would make it do that. But, you know, you gotta be careful with boats like that because you'll throw them into the mangroves. I think we're just gonna pull into Gilbert's here and get something quick right on the ICW. It's definitely windy. We're catching it to the face pretty good. All right, well, I made a mistake and forgot to film the docking, but we went to Gilbert's, had some lunch. Now we're about to get back on the road. We've got about 75 miles to Fort Lauderdale. Obviously, a large portion of that is going to be slow speed zones between Miami and Lauderdale. So what should be an hour, hour and a half, or hour and a half is probably going to be 2.5 hours most likely. So maybe 3. I'm hoping we'll be there by 6. And we got to go up the New River. So we're going to try to boogie fast as we can. All right, got to keep it moving north. Have a straight shot. Don't turn it. Hit it. All the way, all the way, all the way. Park Marina. Hopefully it's not too bad out there. I'm expecting maybe 2 to 4 foot rolling in from the south. So we'll see what these winds have in store for us. All right, we just made it over the bar. That was a little sketchy, 3 to 4 feet of water right there. Deep water. Get your tabs down. Let it be. It's a good speed right now. Ah, it's just a cakewalk out here, huh? I need to get on a north heading, follow the beach. Across Florida Bay this morning, I can tell you that. It's going to save us a lot of time, tons of time. riding the beach wasn't bad at all, and it saved us probably at least an hour or more. Just a little bit. Bad Company boat still over there? Looks like it. Or did they leave? No, they left. You ever heard of Bad Company? No. All right, coming into the new river. Yeah, I wondered that too a long time ago. You got a thing with the bird? I'm like, wait a minute, that's that. Look at this one. Look at this one. You might want to slow down just a touch again. The further you get up in here, the tighter it gets. Need to be on 16 or 68 or 72, I believe, when you're coming up into the new river. Making sure there's not one of these big mega yachts. There you go, got one right in front of us right now waiting on a bridge. Speak of the devil. Make sure nobody is coming outbound or inbound. You could potentially be in their way, because they bow and stern tow these big yachts up and down through here pretty often, daily. You got to be aware of that. Here's one just ahead.
So what's the thing here?
Do what the taxi's doing. Just sneak around him real slow. These tows are really good. They're good at keeping them in one spot, so just do your thing here. Yep, you're doing fine. Make sure not to get pushed into that guy to your port. Yeah, liability, because this yacht right here only has so much maneuverability. So to take the liability off of the boat owner and the captain, they hire these guys. And you know, $4 grand to move this boat inside the river is nothing to these cats, right? I mean, lowering the bridge or raising the bridge right now. Oh yeah, go ahead and stop the boat first. A little bit more. All right, go ahead and put skyhook on. Good. Usually this railroad bridge isn't down, so it should open fairly soon, hopefully. Oh, high-speed rail went by. Old Fort Lauderdale charters. It's a nice Sea Ray Sundancer though. That's probably one of the nicer charter boats around. Thing's not beat up. Or sedan bridge rather. We are going to the left, to port. Lewis Landing Park. This is probably the biggest curve in the river right here. All kinds in here. Ocean Alexanders, azimuths. Big girls. So got to put it on the long dock there in front of the forklift. Get your motor straight, right? Walk her on in there. Potentially going where we're going. Let me ask them. Hey, y'all going in there? Behind the Sea Ray? All right. Okay, port reverse. We're gonna slide it in right there. Okay, now which one neutral now? Yep, good. Neutral, good. Just let the port reverse. Let the port reverse bring you in. Good, just keep doing that. Good. Neutral. Which one forward?
Starboard.
Do it. Good. Which one reverse? Good. So we're going right in between this piling and this dock. I think we're wide enough there, but it's going to be real tight. Okay, give me an all reverse. Okay, good. Which one forward? Good, nice. Just let it keep doing that. Let it keep doing that. All reverse. Good. Okay, neutral. All neutral. Good. Just let it come back on its own. Looking good. Yeah, all reverse. Good, neutral. Which one forward, real quick?
Starboard.
Starboard?
Port.
Port, good. You caught yourself, do it. Neutral. That's it, that's all you needed. Good, which one reverse now?
Starboard.
Okay, you can do that real quick. Okay, neutral. Now look, we're gonna rest against the dock, so stop the boat, all forward. You're good, relax, you're good. The fender's gonna catch it, neutral. Good, okay. Which one reverse now?
Starboard.
Yep, do it. All reverse. Good, neutral. Good. Nice job. That's a tight spot right there. There you go, nice. Now you're getting the hang of it, sweet. Neutral, good, stop it right there. Good. All right, grab some dock lines. Perfect. Nice. And then you may want to grab your own dock line and do another line from that big cleat up to your bow cleat. Mike's a little camera shy, but Mike did an awesome job today. We had a long run, and of course a plane is flying over, or a train rather. But we had a long day, a long trip, very windy. Not the best conditions to deliver his new to him Scout today to Lauderdale. But he did awesome, and he did a great job putting the boat in this slip. He picked up the twin engine controls really quick. It's a nice boat, ran well. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate y'all coming along for the entire video. Hope you learned a little bit. Nice little day run from Naples to Fort Lauderdale on a beautiful boat. Please like and subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, leave a comment. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks again.